Bear with me a moment. It's been some weeks since I've been on. I apologize. Alright. It's been 3 weeks. I do apologize. This is Savage Squishy 86 resuming our live stream of Doom Eternal with Mission 4, the Doom Hunter base. I do apologize for being away for so long. I had a breezily good time with my time up north camping, and I got back and I was pretty busy since then, but I'm here now and we're getting on with our groove with getting this thing off and running. Last time we played, we had pretty much made our way to the Doom cultist base to take out the second Hell Priest in hopes to stop the invasion of the Earth from Hell. So now we're pretty much going to be progressing onward to the Doom Hunter base. But since I've been away, I've had a bit of a breezy little exchange of sorts to enjoy. I've been traveling a little bit, Atlantic City, Panama City Beach, and also up north in the Adirondack Mountains for a brief stint. In the coming months, I'll be traveling again to Tennessee and the Carolinas, as well as Daytona Beach. So I am looking forward to it. Needless to say, I'm trying to get as much time in edgewise to get a little bit of a head game here, and so far I've done pretty well. A few things I've done differently is I've actually progressively gone into a played battle mode, which is the multiplayer. As you can see, I've been kicking ass relatively. I'm really loving my Revenant, Pain Elemental skin, which is Sergeant Pain there. So I'm really digging it, but all in all, I'm sorry it's been away so long and I've been busy for so long, but I'm just glad to be back here doing this. Hopefully we can get through this as fast as possible. But I will not be probably playing too long in terms of tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm on my way to the movie theater to check out the film that I've been looking forward to, and it just came out today, which I didn't end up going to go see because we had a tornado watch, which is The Last Voyage of the Demeter, which is a very exciting vampire story with Dracula. If you know your salt in terms of Dracula or lore with the Bram Stoker novel, the Demeter was actually the ship that took Dracula across the sea to England. So I'm looking forward to it. It looks really good. I'm really enthusiastic and excited to get into watching it, but today I didn't get to see it. Tomorrow I will. So that being said, I'm going to try to get as much of this in as much as I can. Probably do 2 live streams indistinctly. Mission 4 with this mission, and then the following up mission with another live stream conduction. As you know, I pretty much do each mission a separate live stream per mission. So with any luck, hopefully if my connection is pretty stable, I can get through this easy enough without any disruptions in my stream. Hopefully. But, you know, with thunderstorms and tornado watches, you never really know what you're going to get or what's going to happen. So, without any further ado, we're going to jump into this and get to the nitty-gritty. So, last time we left off, we made our way to the cultist base, which was in the Arctic. That is where the second Hell Priest is. I'm not really sure how you pronounce his ugly-ass name, but it doesn't matter. One demon is another demon, so it doesn't really matter to me. We'll just call him Asshole 2, as opposed to Asshole 1 and Asshole 3 we gotta take care of. So, without further ado, enough of my rambling, let's get into the meat of the potato. So, I've been pretty much practicing a little bit. I'm a little bit of a wuss, yes, but you know what? I'm actually very pleased with myself because I gotten myself into the Ultra Nightmare difficulty. Very, very hard. I probably struggled. A lot of people seemingly like to struggle with the first mission, Hell on Earth on Ultra Nightmare, but I struggled really much on the second mission because I just get blitzed by so many enemies. Now, if any of you know how to play Ultra Nightmare, you'll know about the whole business with if you die, it's 1 death, resets your game, erases your data. So thankfully, I'm glad I'm getting a little bit of headway in there, but I'm taking my time with it. Mission one mission at a time every few days, because it is definitely not one of my finest challenges, but I'm getting into it and I'm getting my salt with it. So yeah, pretty much where we left off here was on Hurt Me Plenty with the Doom Hunter base, which is where the second priest is hiding, and he pretty much goads us into coming to get him. So we're gonna go get this prick. So let's get into the action, and we can pretty much take a look at the mission select just to make sure we've collected everything. We have all the exploration items in its totality, as well as the new challenges that have been available to us. So it's been a while. We haven't played this since July, so let's see if we can get our groove in with killing some demons. So I had a very good time though camping up north. My dog was with me, my mother was with me, and then came back and just had to do a bunch of things, you know, appointments and stuff like that, and then planning for my next trips. So with any luck, it's definitely going to be worthwhile, because I'm looking forward to it. I don't really travel very much, so thankfully I get the chance to do it now. So let's own this sucker. The Doom Hunter base. As you can see, we started on the train that we got on at the very, very last mission. So here we got the two challenges of finding a collectible album, using the auto map station, and killing 3 demons with a single frag grenade. Pretty easy stuff if you know what you're looking for, and ultimately it's not really that difficult. And then of course we still have the weapon challenges of destroying 25 Arachnotron turrets using a sticky bomb. Now, much like I said before, you can pretty much tackle some of these challenges by just reloading checkpoints over and over and over again. But you can do that at your leisure. I like to tackle it at my own pace, but so far that's pretty much where we're at. And yeah, we're pretty much got our groove on with that. So we're going to go ahead and get into the sweet part of this. He jumped at me and I jumped at him. So once you've dispatched all those demons, you're pretty much free and clear to go on to the end of the ship. Diag-Ranok. Okay, that's his name. I always get that name kind of twisted, so.
The Hell Priest's position is stable now, and his guardian is somewhere in the facility ahead.
It's amazing how they were able to assemble this shit and then keep it undercover. So once this thing opens up, we'll pretty much be free and clear to go on in and get to the nasty. Slippery bastard, ain't you? Stay down. So take the moment to gather whatever resources they dropped, armor, ammo, health, and then take a moment to assess your map in terms of where you're going and what direction you're in. Now obviously we got a little bit of a few collectibles here in the form of this Praetor suit token, as well as, well, not really much of anything, but pretty much where you want to be is you want to go down here and grab this armor set here and then jump across. And here we have ourselves a little bit of a wall platforming that we're going to have to do. So quickly jump up, grab it, and then use your double jump and your dash to make this. And ultimately, remember, in case you've forgotten, I know I haven't forgotten, but in case you've forgotten, your dash will actually carry you into grabbing the wall immediately. So just double jump and just dash right into the wall and you'll automatically grab it. Climb up, and then before you proceed forward where we're supposed to go, we're going to go ahead and go back. Now up there you can see there's another life that we can grab. So we're going to go ahead and grab that, but first we have to jump across. And do that again. And then we're going to jump back across. Oi! Almost fell. Alright, now we can do that again. The double jump refills every time you swing on a pole, but your dash will not. So time your dashes in between with your double jump. So dash, double jump, grab the pole, double jump again, then dash, and you should be able to make any gap with relative ease. Double jump, dash, dash. Boom. Double jump. Oh, I didn't wait for the dash to refill. Stupid me. Example like that. Follow that example. Don't do that. Dash, and pretty much go back about the business again. Now that instance I only needed one dash, but that's because I only needed the one dash there. Dash, double jump, dash, boom. It becomes real easy now though. When I first played this I had a hell of a time making that. Now wait for the dash to refill. If refilled, dash and double jump. And I got a credit token. Good. So pretty much right then what we're gonna do is, we want to upgrade. Definitely think I want to save the tokens and upgrade one of my grenades, considering I definitely could use them. So that's what we'll do. We'll wait for the grenade. And there we go. Alright, so once we get to this point, you can pretty much see we got upgrades for most of these weapons. The only upgrade we ain't gotten is for rocket launcher. Luckily for us, we got an upgrade mod over here, so we're going to go ahead and grab that. Now, preferably, I like to go with the remote detonate. But for this particular instance of difficulty, I'm going to go with the lock-on burst. Lock-on burst will allow you to, once lock-on, fire up to 3 rockets. You burn through your rockets pretty fast. So you want to save this for instances like with mancubuses, also cacodemons, and maybe a pain elemental if you start encountering them later. Grab the ammo supplies around, including health, armor, whatever else you need. Take a next look at your map, make sure there's nothing you're missing. Nope. And then in here you'll find your next major engagement. So one quick second, take a look at your okay, we don't really have the upgrades yet for the pinkies, but there's a challenge where you have to kill 15 pinkies with the auto shotgun. So we're not going to worry about that yet because we haven't unlocked it. Actually, we probably could upgrade that next, but we're not going to worry about it now. Take a quick look at your dialogue. So, pretty much you got the pinkies now. Pinkies are very vulnerable at their back, so obviously you could see I went behind them with I froze him with the grenade, then I quickly went behind him and blasted him with the super shotgun. But if you use the auto loader on the regular combat shotgun, that works too. So actually you probably want to get in the habit of doing that because there's a challenge when you get the full upgrades. They're also weak to the blood punch, so if you can get a blood punch in them, you know, punch him in the ass kind of thing, you can actually kill them pretty fast. So that little tiny little meaty tail of his is pretty much his weak point. If you remember the pinkies, you can't fight them really head on because they got all that fucking bone armor on their head, so you want to just take them out from the rear. So once we get that, sticky bomb, destruction of the, another sticky bomb, destruction of the, Raxatron's turret. I keep forgetting what I'm gonna say here. I'm constantly fucking looking at this. Another one done. Oh. Come on, boy. Boom. Woo! Hey, nasty, nasty. Wait, nasty. They nasty. That was dicey, but it was fun. I had a good time with it. So, pretty much right over here, you gotta take a look at your inventory, and you can see there's a battery that we can get to right over here. So, we're gonna take advantage of that, and first we're gonna get some much needed. Well, actually, we don't really need to. We're just gonna do the business. Hee hee hee. So right away over here, in this little alcove, you're going to see this grate. Go ahead and punch that grate and it'll take you to a secret area. Follow the ductwork and then climb up here and you'll find your battery. Take the time to sort of, I'm going to just burn a little bit of this ammo because we got 2 battery pickups here that I didn't grab. And then just take a quick look around, make sure, oh, there's a fuel supply over there, so we're going to grab that. And shotgun shells. Yay. Take a look at your... Actually, we've got to wait and build up one more weapon token challenge. Just gonna take another look around. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's any more ammo for me to pick up here. I'm always kind of trying to harvest for ammo right before I get into the next fight. It's like a habit for me, I don't know. Once you enter this little control room section here, you're going to see this health here on the floor, and then you're going to have this next collectible item. Now, it actually looks like a pretty badass looking spot. Like a little, you know, I'm getting a very kind of Star Wars feel from these little dome section cities, because it kind of gives me like a very Star Wars film kind of feel, kind of like the second film, Attack of the Clones. So right away we're gonna go ahead and actually I don't think I read that, but I'll pull it up again in case nobody read it. Pause the video at your leisure so you can read it. I've already read a lot of these things, so I don't really need to read them. And I think we got like a little doodad here. Ah yes, the pinky weak point. I pretty much have taken it upon myself to turn off the tutorials, so I might turn them back on just because I forgot to turn them back off. I turned them off initially just because it's for first-time learners, so I turned them back on just for that reason. So there you go. Any new elements will be favored. So take the portal.
It was not easy to find an opponent worthy of the Slayer.
Fuck you.
But I think you will be impressed.
Swings his little stick around like he's some kind of a tough guy. So once you go ahead and hear that little shit talk session, go ahead and grab this ammo and the plasma rifle ammo if you need it. And then this is going to be the next big badass we're going to have to fight, the Doom Hunter. So right away you got a pretty general idea of just what to expect. So, but over here is going to be our first major challenge for the level, and that's to get the auto map, which we have. Now we got a prayer suit token, and now we can pretty much go about and activate our damaging explosion that filters enemies. Okay, we want this one. It takes less time for the grenade to cool down, so that's what we want, that's what we got. So once you pretty much have gotten that, your next major point where you're going to want to go is through this gate right here and engage the enemies that are in this area. Well, first we're going to have to get to the other area because we have to do this little platforming thing. So the idea is much like what we had in the second level, is jumping from platform to platform before they drop. In this particular instance, grabbing from these coffins to coffins. So grab this coffin, then port over there to that coffin, then jump on that platform. So we got a double jump, dash, dash, wait for the dash to refill long enough for us to stay on the coffin, dash, jump, dash, and then double jump, and then we're there. Done. Grab the rockets and the rifle ammo over here, the armor if you need it there. I like to check my map a lot, as you know, so jump over here, grab the wall with the dash, turn around, jump up here, held there, and we got a Kakadine. Pretty much right away in here, we're going to have a pinky, and we're going to have some enemies. This will be an opportunity to get that grenade kill, so go ahead and throw it. And there we go, we got it. And that's a dead pinky as well. So we got pretty much our grenade kill for the next challenge. And that's exactly what we needed. So take a look at your map. You can see there's a little doodad down there we gotta get, but we're not gonna get there just yet. And we pretty much have made our spot. But you can pretty much tell that that's the idea. Basically the coffins drop, and if you drop to a certain level, you fall to your death. So once we get there, we can jump over here, dash, grab on, turn around, and that'll lower, dash, and up we go. Fantastic. Take the opportunity to grab the shotgun, rocket ammo, whatever, and this is a new enemy in the form of the Carcass, which is a rather weird looking enemy, but basically he generates portals. I could use my scope to zoom in on him. So you can see him right there. He generates portals basically. So what we're going to do is we're going to just lay waste to him. See, this ugly fucker is basically just a ugly little shit. So pretty much the Carcass is a human corpse kind of thing turned into RoboCop or some shit. So weakness is plasma rifle. The plasma rifle can overload their energy shields, trigger explosion. Now this is handy for killing many enemies. If he sets a shield in front of you and there's enemies nearby it, firing on the shield will detonate the shield and in turn kill enemies nearby, including fodder demons and zombies as well. Very weak to the blood punch, so blood punch to the energy shield will instantly destroy it. I don't know if it does any damage, I can't remember, to you, but I know it does damage to the enemies, but I think it's the quickest way to get through the shield and get to his ass. So pretty much, you know, that's the 411 on him. An ugly fucker, to say the least, but yeah, what do you expect? Go over here and grab this ammo and the armor. Now there is an item up there we need to get, but we can't get to it from here, so we gotta jump up here and climb up. We can. Thank you. So what you're going to want to do is jump up here, double jump, dash, and then you'll get your Lost Soul little toy. Take a quick look at your map, make sure that you're not leaving anything behind. And over here on the right, as soon as you enter this room, will be your first major, next major log entry, which is this try hard. It always amazes me how together they look in the infancies of the moment, but then you get a look at them now and it's like they're all like disgusting looking. I mean, he's wearing a blue garb, but in this instance he isn't wearing any garb at all. He's just fucking all disheveled and skinny and nasty looking. Strange context of contrasting likes. So with that being said, you're going to start seeing them assembling the components for the Doom Hunter. So here is the first component they're building, which is a sort of combat sled that he rides around on. Just take a moment here and look around and you'll see it. So basically he rides around on this damn thing. It's assembled, it's got miniguns on it, it's got a rocket pod on it. And then over here you'll find a room. Now we pretty much already have the faster glory kills as well as the blood punch mechanic there. So what we're going to go with is, I'm actually going to go with a different deals, and that's going to be the speed boost with the blood punch. So we'll go ahead and unlock that, and that'll be equipped. I definitely like the speed boost because I think it's really kind of gives you that emphasis of just getting away from a hot spot if you need to. But that's just me. Over here you'll find rifle ammo if you need it. Take a look at your map and you'll see that this is the next section where you need to go through here. So to get there, you're gonna need to shoot this. which will lower that. Now to get there, we have to wait for this thing to slam shut, which it doesn't. Interesting. Usually it shuts unless I turned it off. I'm thinking I turned it off. I didn't know you could turn that off. Once these lightnings or arcs are going, wait for them to stop and then go by. And then here you have the platforming. Right, change my shotgun mechanic. And into the void we go. Pretty much we did all that, and that was a nice little exchange. Now, basically what that is it's basically the other demon that's on the other side of this thing that's just going apeshit. Another carcass. Take a look at my map again. Alright, so once we've taken care of those enemies, you're going to go through these lasers here. And I think we gotta go this way, I think? Yeah? Yep, you do. I like to take the measure of actually just firing off a few rock. Use the light. Damn. Did not expect that. I keep forgetting I gotta take care of these damn rockets. Definitely need to sharpen my talons on this thing because I haven't played this for a minute. Okay, so the next phase of upgrade we want to probably go with is gonna probably be the shotgun. So the salvo. Move speed will improve. Now the mastery challenge for this is kill 15 pinkies with the full auto mod. Basically that's the idea. And once we get that challenge completed, killing a demon with full auto mod will drop shell ammo. Not very promising for me. I don't know, maybe it's just me because I'm not liking the whole concept of the minimal ammo supply. But I mean, if you can get yourself around it, great. But I mean, it's definitely something you can definitely benefit from if you do it right. So go ahead and over here and grab this armor and grab the health. Oh, I mean the ammo. Excuse me. And then over here, press the switch, and you'll get the next stage of the Doom Hunter assembly. It's pretty much like a factory. I mean, they just build this fucker. They build tons of these fuckers, apparently. So there we go. Taking that ugly prick's carcass away to do the business. Now, once that has pretty much passed, this portal will open, and you'll be able to head on through. Now, there are a few items in this area we gotta collect before we move on, but we're gonna have to do a little bit of bouncing around to get them. So, once you go through that, you're gonna climb up here, and you're gonna jump across to here. Climb up, grab your ammo supply, then jump across, dash, climb up. Very spider-like in this regard because you have to navigate all this. And you see that little room over there, go ahead and jump, dash, avoid the ground because it's electrified, jump, and there we go, we're in. That's stage 1. Next you want to go ahead and press the switch here, which will open up this way. Then you want to go ahead and jump, dash. Now that's our way out, but we're not going to go that way just yet. Instead, we're going to go all the way around, we're going to go all the way up, and then over here we're going to find a music album. Well, no, cheat code, sorry. This is Silver Bullet, so this is pretty much the one-shot killer mode. And once you go ahead and drop down here, and then over here you'll find a new expressive token. And then behind you, you will find a portal. Take the portal. The portal will put you directly on top again where you were initially. But instead of jumping across, which is what we're supposed to do, we're not going to do that. We're going to see another room over here, another wall, excuse me. Double jump down, dash, grab, and then over here, that same circular tubular that we climbed around to get into this little hallway over here, we're going to jump and grab the other side. So double jump, dash, climb up, and around. And then once you get on the inside here, go all the way around, and you're going to see a little hatch. Climb up into the hatch, and then down here, a new secret, and you got your next challenge completed by finding a music album. Like a glove. So once we pretty much have conquered all that, you can pretty much climb over to here and grab the ammo of rockets if you so want to. And then over, jump again into this area and pretty much just repeat what you initially were going to do before you had to do all the climbing around like a monkey. Alright, obviously we got an opportunity for another another opportunity. Oh, wait a minute, we got a cacodemon. And we got a new opportunity for another Arachnotron turret bust. Goodbye. So once you've taken care of the Arachnotron and all those other enemies, you're going to be on this another platforming segment. And this is pretty much like what we did initially, with the exception that we have to do the monkey bars now as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go about the process of just monkey barring. And again, like I said, your double jump refills every time you swing on the monkey bars. So double jump, swing on the monkey bar, and then dash. Double jump, dash. Hold on, wait for it to refill, then double jump again, dash again, and you're there. Now, the way forward is here, but we need to get the key. So, we're going to grab the key. Grab the shotgun shells first. Then head up this platform over here. Take a look at your map, you're going to see there's a platform here, as well as over there. So we're going to go ahead, double jump, and dash. And then you see we did dash refill there, so we're going to double dash, double jump, and then double dash again. So we jump, double jump, dash, dash, hold it. Oh, what the hell was I doing there? controller went entirely left instead of right. Or forward, I should say. I don't know what I was doing. Let's try that dance again. Double jump. Dash. Wait for the dash refill. It refilled. Double jump. Dash again. You made it. Now, let's try this dance again. So I don't... Actually, let me refill my... Supercharge my plasma rifle. Alright. Double jump. Dash, dash. And we just pretty much did that. And that's it. We made it. Fantastic. Well done. Get the extra life over here on the right before heading all the way around. There's some armor here on the ground. No, actually, it's great. I'm not... What am I saying? But over back here, you'll find a Sentinel crystal. So, we're going to go ahead and grab the last one of health for the napalm belt. This will allow us to keep heavy and super heavy demons on fire a lot longer, so we can get more armor out of them. So, and it gives us a health boost of 150. So now we went from 125 to 150. Once you go on and grab that, go into the duct and start climbing up. So once we had done that, you can see the next station of the... Actually, this isn't part of the Doom Hunter at all. This is just a little platforming station system. Grab the power crystal, though. The Sentinel battery on the right is usually dealt with all the demons. The zombies, I should say. And then go on ahead on the left side, and then up, and you get the red keycard. Now, this is pretty straightforward. You should be able to make this. Just double jump and dash, dash, and you good. You got it. Now,
was it not the same who brought the demons to us? The Khan Maker has you to thank for the gift of Argent energy. It is you who are responsible for your people's suffering.
Oh, shut up, you fucking peon. Who asked you anyway? I think we're gonna have a Pinky and a demon. A Pinky and a cactus. Oh, there we are. I called it Pinky. So, what I like to do is dash and then fire this freeze grenade and then the freeze bomb and then unload on them. And that's it. So, once we pretty much have dealt with that, you're going to head on through this passage here and down below. Pretty straightforward if you can just get a... It's pretty straightforward if you can just get a... Oh, hello. That's enough out of you. Pretty much that's going to be the carcass up above. Shut up. So once we pretty much have dealt with them, oh, I didn't mean to go through it like that. You're gonna go up the stairs, and then instead of going left, you're gonna go right, and you're gonna come up here, and you're gonna see this another Praetor suit token available to us just by double jumping up and just grabbing it off this goo. And we got. So let's go ahead and upgrade another element to our suit. I'm thinking probably the freeze bomb. Definitely cool down. The freeze bomb's cooldown period will be a lot less extensive, so we'll be able to use it more. Wait for the lasers to drop, proceed through. And this is a new enemy in the form of the Prowler. Now the Prowler is a very kind of sneaky little shit. He teleports around, he's very fast. I like to use a combination of the plasma rifle as well as he likes to disappear and reappear behind you. So if he does disappear, that's usually where he's gonna do. He's pretty much considered a heavy demon, so you can't really kill him with a single chainsaw. You need to use 3. So much like the Hell Knight, the Cacodemon, the Arachnotron. So just bear that in mind. Grab the rockets and the armor. Take a look at your map real quick just to make sure you didn't miss anything. We are good, sweet, fantastic. And proceed forward with the next gate. Well, first we gotta deal with these guys. Easy to kill, particularly if you know how to really take advantage of their weak point. But again, like I said, if you have a hard time with it, it's usually pretty easy to just go with a much more easier means of that. As you can saw, I just used 1 rocket, and that pretty much put him on his ass. So if you can get a hit up, but it's kind of difficult to hit him with a rocket unless you're going for splash damage. Here we have our next sectional visualization of the Doom Hunter being assembled. You can pretty much tell this is gearing you up for a climactic boss fight, which is what we're going to have at the end of this level. Take a quick look at your map, inventory, and you can pretty much see that there's not really much else left ahead of us. Grab the ammo supplies that you need. And in the distance you can see he's heading into the next phase of his assembly. So pretty much what we're going to want to do now is drop down. See in the distance there's a health, an extra life. Go ahead and jump, dash. And just as you reach the grate, you want to dash and you'll punch right through it and go right inside. Then start climbing up, double jump back, avoid the walls of this because there's fire, and grab the health, the extra life. I keep saying health and armor there. Jump through and there, and here we have another. This is probably going to be a much more trickier one because this is so much more spaced apart. So just drop down, double jump, dash, climb up, double jump, dash, wait, double jump, dash, double jump, and swing, double, and then dash. So pretty straightforward. And I fall. What the hell? Of course I fall, you fucking prick. Dash. Double jump, dash. Double jump, dash. Double jump, dash. Double jump, dash. Now please grab on the ledge, you dink. There we go. Now, right away, you want to get yourself equipped with the sticky bomb because here you're going to have the Cacodemon. The reason why we're going all the way around here is because there's actually a Praetor suit token on the other side of this upper level, which is going to be right there. Go ahead and grab. What am I doing? I didn't tell you to jump on the wall. Bam. Thank you. So once you've got the Praetor Suit token, go ahead and use the 2 tokens to just upgrade one more thing. Let's go with switching out epic weapon mods faster. There we go. So now you can switch them out a lot faster than we used to. So dash and jump on board again. Now you can pretty much switch them right out real fast. I like that. So once you go ahead and climb up the wall and come back down the other side, what you want to do is actually shoot that little green token over there to extend the bridge, double jump, and then dash, and you'll make it. And there's our next stage of the assembly, with him getting a double-bladed chainsaw and a rocket launcher kind of gun. And he's off to the next stage. So we're coming up on our tail end of our fight. As you can see right here is the next boss fight. That's actually going to count a significant portion of weapon tokens you're going to get. As you can see, we pretty much have taken care of all demonic corruptions. There are no Slayer gates in this level because technically these levels are counted in tandem. So you had mission 3, and then of course this is technically the same location, so there is no Slayer gate. So you get the 5 demonic corruption, the 5 major battles, and then you have the consensus of this fight, and then down there culminating in one big boss battle. So that's pretty much it. All things we got left to do is get a toy and a file, which is pretty much right at the end of this area coming up. So what you're going to want to do is just drop down and dash across. Done. Now, once you go ahead to this point with the stairwell, you're going to see that it is the file that you want to grab in the form of the Doom Hunter. Now, the 2 notable things that are vulnerable to, number 1, obviously, is the plasma rifle. He's going to be covered in a kind of plasma shielding that you can disrupt, much like how we can do the same with plasma shield soldiers and the carcass plasma shield. The second major point you want to navigate in the tactically try to take out is going to be his sled. It'll make it a lot easier to get a bearings on him. Very vulnerable to the blood punch, and also very vulnerable. My particular go-to, if I don't run out of ammo, which more often than not I do, is the combat shotgun's full auto. If that fails, then I switch directly to, say, maybe the rocket launcher. Particularly with the, auto lock, and also the micro missiles on the heavy cannon. So, but we pretty much have that file. Matter of fact, I didn't read the file. I probably should read the file. And then when you look up, you're going to see a little switch up there. Shoot that switch, and a hidden stairwell will reveal. And you get your next toy, a Hell Knight. Now, pretty much you have collected all of the items in question. The only thing left to do is kill the Doom Hunter. So, head on through the gate.
Welcome, Slayer.
Welcome, Slayer. This guy just, this fucking guy's really cocky, isn't he? You think he about that life. Go ahead and equip your full auto, and chances are I'm going to go ahead and equip my micro missiles as well, in case I do go one for the other. And here we go.
I thought you would appreciate the sentry I chose. The great Argadon hunters from the Telos realm. Though long thought to be extinct, created to hunt only the Slayer and his Night Sentinels during the Unholy Crusades. Some improvements on the design of the
dual chainsaws, rocket launcher, minigun.
to work.
Bring that shit, big boy. So, pretty much weak point of the Doom Hunter is obviously going to be the plasma rifle. It'll disable his shield at least for a little bit, but you really want to go for that sled though. And that'll get him off the sled, which will make it a lot easier to take him down. At that point, all he's got really to his... And you know, it's not just for mobility's sake, but also the fact that he loses his rocket pods, his missile launcher. So it minimizes mobility and it also reduces his armament. So that's what we want to do. Where are you at, big boy? Oh, there you are. Come here.
Useless machine, attack!
And down we go.
We are not done yet. Excellent. Slash the heretic.
You want to be as fast as possible and constantly keep moving because he can actually get you pretty fucked up if you're not careful. But you definitely want to get rid of that sled like fast as you can.
fucker.
Very fast paced in this fucking exchange. Come here, fucker.
The beast. Does he not seek
Come here.
enhanced power?
Come here, boy.
Yes, to aid him in his noble conquest.
You know, kiss my ass now, huh?
Return for my-
Nope. Yeet. Yeet. Does he seek enhanced power? Yeah, no. I got all the power I need, fucker. But I'll take your head. That guy needs a dentist. So, and now we get our blood punch upgrade. Shockwave is now more powerful. So, very, very enthusiastic for that outcome. Obviously, we got the 10 combat challenges. We got the challenges completed, and we got the exploration completed. Pretty much all 5 combat encounters, as well as the boss encounter. That's 10 weapon tokens total. Then we got the boom, boom, and boom. So pretty much pretty decent outcome in that regard, as well as the 16. And that's done. So very enthusiastic and satisfactory. I pretty much have unlocked everything there is to unlock, so I'm just waiting for the next opportunity when I have a skin, a new event that we can get new, you know, cosmetic shit we can do for multiplayer and stuff. So you pretty much get that every 30 days, depending on what they release. I don't really know the scheduling in terms of what they're releasing, when, what, how, when. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. So, but very pleased with that. We've taken down the second Hell Priest. We've neutralized the Doom Hunter, or at least his pet project thought he was gonna wax my ass with, but we all, yeah, it is what it is. He's dead. They're dead. They're all dead. Happy days. That being said, I'm going to end the stream at this particular point in time, and then I'll start it up again in, say, 5 minutes, and we'll get on with mission 5, and yeah, I will see you then. So thank you for tuning in. I hope you found this very amusing, because there was a lot of fuck ups. I was definitely struggling to get my bearings, so I guess that's what happens when you kind of take a bit of a step back from it and just, yeah. But in any case, thanks for tuning in. Feel free to like and subscribe, comment if you have any questions or concerns. I'll do my best to see if I can help you by answering them. And I will be back momentarily. Savage Squishy 86. See you soon.